Hey everyone, welcome to another episode of Let's Warp Off with Kevin. If you don't like it, well, frankly, you can go warp yourself. My name is Kevin, and today we'll be talking about Star Trek Discovery Season 2, Episode 6, The Sound of Thunder. The hills are alive with the sound of thunder. What can I say? Again, we get into some more of Saru's background with the bat and the Baul. And what is the deal with the Red Angel? Well, stick around and find out. So I just want to start off with this episode, a slightly different format. I want to give my general thoughts first on the episode. Again, I think this is a very, very strong episode of Star Trek Discovery. It seems like Season 2 is almost following the old school Trek movie format of the even-odd rule. So far, the even episodes have been my favorite, with Episode 2, 4, and now this one, Episode 6. And again, this episode filled in a lot of background as far as Saru's home planet and race, and we got to see a lot of great character development from Saru, really kind of being more aggressive, maybe possibly standing up for himself as well. He really showed a lot of initiative and action. I really liked that. I also loved the design of the Baul as well, the way they looked. They just come out of the liquid tar and all that stuff. It reminded me very much of Armus, which is the creature actually that killed Tasha Yar in TNG Season 1. I don't think there's a relation. I'm pretty sure they're different, but it is definitely a similar kind of aesthetic for sure. So again, I thought the design, the look of the Baul was great, and I really love the twist too of the fact that, you know, the Kelpians were the predator and the Baul were the prey. I thought that was a really nice twist. I didn't see a whole lot of that online or discussion, so great, nice little plot twist there that wasn't too predictable. So overall, I mean, I really love this episode a lot. Season 2 Discovery seems to be really strong. And it seems like next week we will probably be getting Spock, finally. We've been waiting for Spock for a long time. So we're finally going to get Spock. It seems like they keep teasing and hinting Spock. But based on the preview next, like, you know, we see a shuttle and he's not in the shuttle and he's here and he's not here. So they keep teasing us with that. But it seems like, again, the next episode we do see an actual clip of him talking. So it's like, all right, we're going to finally get more Spock. Finally, we're going to actually see him. So that's really exciting and amazing. So yeah, I, give this really high marks. Very fantastic. Season 2 has been really continuing to impress me, and this has really been a stellar season for sure. Absolutely. So it was really tantalizing about this episode, which actually I'm going to be sort of mainly talking about, was sort of really towards the end, when Saru really gets his first good look at the Red Angel. Now, up to this point, we have always maybe considered or thought the possibility the Red Angel could be some sort of alien life form, perhaps, doing this. A lot of hardcore Star Trek, geeks or people on the internet, have speculated that it could, be, just a lot of things are open. But now in this one, they say that, Saru got a look at it and he's saying that he was a suit. He was seeing that it was a suit. And it appears like this is somebody time traveling. And again, if you remember from last week's episode, they mentioned tachyons, and Leland from Section 31 is like, well, it could be time travel. So they've already sort of dropped the seeds to be like, all right, this does seem to be the case. It does seem like we now definitively think this isn't some random alien, random happenstance. This does seem to be someone from the future affecting these events. So there's been a lot of speculation about, so who is the Red Angel? It seems like it could be someone we already know, perhaps. There is a couple interesting theories, or a few theories, that I was reading in the STSP thread regarding this episode. Andrew Shaw from STSP has a very elaborate theory. I can't get into all the details right here, but basically, his overall summary, he thinks it could be Captain Jean-Luc Picard, which is interesting. It sounds like it might be a stretch, but the thing is, like, Picard had a very close and good relationship with Spock. Also, we know for a fact that Picard is getting his own television series in sometime later this year. And so, like, okay, could they be tying or making connections with that? And again, Section 31 is going to get their own show. So I thought that was a very interesting theory. Again, I don't know if he's watching this or not, but I'm sure he would love to elaborate in the comments down below on more about his Captain Picard theory. David Lau from STSP also commented and was basically suggesting that During Enterprise, during the temporal Cold War arc, there was a mysterious future man, Mysterioso bad guy, all wrapped in, you couldn't see him, the audio was altered, and he was leading the Suilbot and making the Suilbot and doing all these things, and we never really knew who that person was. Well, Brandon Braga, who's one of the showrunners of Enterprise, I believe, after the series was done and over, he said basically that they were going to reveal to have Captain Archer be mysterious evil future man. And so that would be interesting if Discovery even did that as well. Could they bring back Scott Bakula? That would be pretty, and again, nice little, an evil quantum leap perhaps, an evil quantum leap, quantum leaper maybe. Because again, Discovery's actually already made a couple Enterprise little nods and references to the great captains. They show Archer, and also with the fact that Cornwall said that the last person to visit Kronos 100 years ago was Archer. So they've already had a couple of Enterprise shouts, which is nice. Maybe that'd be too big, but so that's another theory: is that could it be Archer? So there's two possibilities for captains here. Jean-Luc, we have one for Jean-Luc and one for Captain Archer. And so my sort of theory, I think right now, is I think the one I'm kind of going with and sticking with is that I think the Red Angel could possibly be a maybe future or alternate reality Michael Burnham. I think that Michael Burnham could very well be the Red Angel, and here's why. And here's why I say this. I think it's because I can see it being some sort of time travel loop paradox where, Michael seems to be a lot of the times Michael is in the range or the area of where the Red Angel is, and she seems to be present during all of the Red Angel events, or very close by or proximity. So I feel like it could be easily someone with the Discovery crew that can see all these events, and so in the future they know where the Red Angel is going to because of the past. If that makes any sense, it gets a little I think I'm going to explain this right, it might be a little confusing. But basically, with the knowledge they have from the past, they can, in the future, they can go back to the past, to the series of events, and help, the timeline because they saw from the past that's supposed to go. It gets a little confusing, maybe, but that's sort of what I'm thinking. I'm thinking it could be some sort of future alternate reality. Michael Burnham could very well be the Red Angel, helping these events, because again, she's very close to Spock, and kind of again wants to help things and make things better. And it does seem like, from this episode in particular, it is guiding us in the direction that the Red Angel appears to be good. But what I did like in this episode also was a really great discussion between Pike and, of course, Ash Tyler from Section 31, with Pike sort of arguing and saying that the Red Angel is good, and then Ash saying, well, no, the Red Angel actually could very well be dangerous and we cannot trust it. And Pike is very much saying, like, hey, what are you saying? Come on, you're just, you don't trust anybody, whatever. It seems like that's general sense of the crew. The crew discovering everyone is sort of against Ash Tyler. Ash Tyler seems to be the only one that thinks the Red Angel could be dangerous. And, the thing with, Section 31, especially in this show with Discovery, is that, yes, they are very paranoid, and yes, they are very distrustful. But again, sometimes that does happen. And that's the thing. Sometimes Section 31, I think, can be right, or to distrust certain things and factors. That's kind of why they're around, it seems. Cornwall mentions last episode that nation building isn't pretty. And so, you wonder, it's like, okay, has the Red Angel done anything really horrible or devastating? At the end of the episode 2, with the church and everything at the end, it did seem like the Red Angel maybe was doing something to the people. I don't know if that, or maybe was transporting them. It was hard to say from the video footage. But I guess for the most part, it does seem like the Red Angel is mostly good, but I wonder if we are going to see the Red Angel do something, maybe try to do something good, but then it's going to do something really, really bad in the process or something. I'd really like to maybe see that. So yeah, I guess I'm going to go with future Michael Burnham for the time being. But again, there's been a lot of speculation and theories online as to who the Red Angel is, which basically leads me to the question of the day. Again, comment below, let me know, and to see, who do you think the Red Angel is? Do you think it's going to be a new character? Do you think it's someone from another Star Trek series? Do you think it's someone from this series of Discovery, perhaps? Again, the door is wide open here, and the internet is ablaze, commenting on all sorts of theories. I haven't seen one theory in particular really lead the way. It's all been very kind of out there and sort of, diverse, I would say. There isn't really one running theory so far. And again, this has really opened the door for a lot of speculation because, again, this is the most we've had so far. So again, it's really it's a new breadcrumb for us to chew on until, I assume, we'll find out till the end of the series. Again, if you like this video, please make sure again to like, share, and subscribe. And again, if you want to get a t-shirt, again, I will provide the URL in the show notes below. And again, we also have released some new stickers as well if you want to purchase them. So again, there's a new item for sale if you're interested. So again, thank you all for joining me for this video, and I hope again to see you all next time. All right, take care. Bye-bye.